Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more Nostalgia Critic, and it's going to be Ernest Saves Christmas. Oh god, oh Jesus Christ, do we really have to watch this? Um, I haven't actually watched Ernest Saves Christmas, but I have watched Ernest Goes to School, and that was god-awful. Who was that guy? Who was the actor that played Ernest? Was it Jim Varney, I believe, who played it? Unfortunately, he died in 2000, I believe. Maybe that's a blessing. So we don't want to see any more Ernest movies. No, that's too cruel. I'm so sorry. Rest in peace. God rest his soul. I didn't mean that, of course. But it did spare us from more Ernest movies. It's a win-win. There's always a positive side of someone dying, honestly. But I'd be too cruel. I'm so sorry. I'm sure he's a wonderful person, and we're all gonna miss him. But I don't think I could take any more Ernest movies, because there's quite a lot of them. I think there's like 6 or 8 of them. There's actually an entire franchise of them. Yeah, let's watch Ernest Saves Christmas, for crying out loud. Let's go.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, so you don't have to.
God, it's gonna be bad.
Well, it's after Christmas again, and once again I can't help but feel the post-Christmas blues. I mean, all this time waiting for Santa to bring me something wonderful and fantastic, these really great presents. And what does he bring me? PlayStation 3 entertainment system, a brand new controller, a controller for the Blu-ray player,
Damn.
Soul Calibur 4,
That's pretty cool.
and no Batman Arkham Asylum. What have I done, Santa? What have I done to deserve such torture?
Arkham Batman Asylum is a
Instead,
great game.
What did I get
I
instead
have all
of
the
Batman
Batman
Arkham
games on
Asylum?
Steam.
Ernest Saves Christmas.
Oh. Oh no. Never watched it, but I know it's gonna be bad.
Ernest Saves Correct! Just show it.
Yeah.
Ernest, played by the late Jim Varney, is one of those movie characters that somehow I've overlooked. And granted, he's not a terrible character.
I didn't like him.
Are you in there?
It's
Well,
just,
not that
I just
terrible.
hated
He's
it.
mostly just
It's
irritatingly
cringy.
annoying. But still, after a whopping 13 movies spread
Wow,
between
13? I thought there was
theatrical
only
TV
like
and VHS
8
releases,
or
it's
7.
pretty hard not to take a look at him. For those who don't know, Ernest got his start as a commercial spokesperson. For what, you may ask? Well, everything.
Peppermint stick ice
The
cream.
Mountain Dew.
Creamweaver Highland Cottage Cheese. Miller Yellow Tyson's Toyota.
And also don't forget to buy Citizen Penguin, the only
Citizen
penguin that has the voice of Orson Welles.
I'm doing this voice under protest.
Neat, huh? So because
doing
of his
it for the
popularity,
paycheck.
they finally gave him a movie called Ernest Goes to Camp. It was stupid, but not Christmas-oriented. So instead, we're gonna take a look at the sequel, Ernest Saves Christmas. So, let's see why... Let's just see why.
Yeah.
So, the film is apparently so cheap that it relies on old Coca-Cola ads for its opening credits.
Of course. It's
Now, I have to
a
admit, this
commercial
actually
movie,
is
probably.
kind of a nice opening, but seriously, would
Yeah, it
anyone
looks nice.
ever connect this to an Ernest movie? It's kind of misleading. I mean, the credits say a lot about the film. I mean, it's kind of like starting off a movie like this.
The world is changed. I feel it in the water.
It's a Lord of
Much
the
that once
Rings.
was is lost, for none now live who remember it.
Beavis and Butthead to America. Beavis and Butthead to America is a
See?
great.
Doesn't add up.
It's a great movie
But actually, the
animation.
movie has another thing going for it. It has probably one of the best Santa Clauses of all time. He's played by Douglas Seal, who
Okay.
you may remember as the Sultan from Aladdin. And
Wow.
I swear, you've never heard a kinder puppy dog of a human being in your life.
Okay.
You know, I've carried this torch for more seasons than...
Wow, what a
Should've
gentle
done.
voice.
I loved it so much.
What a loving voice.
But now, I've taken to making notes. Well, you can't do it that way. It shouldn't be done that way. It can't be done that way.
It's really a decent voice, honestly. It's wonderful.
But even he falls victim to some lame setups. Like, just count how many Santa puns there are here.
First time in Orlando?
Oh, no. I fly in once a year.
No.
Where you from?
Up north.
Me too. What line of work you in?
Toys.
No fooling. You been in it long?
Longer than you can imagine.
I hear that. A lot of contacts.
Oh, all over the world. Yes, I'm used to a colder climate myself.
God, please stop
Great, you
breaking.
blew up the
It's the
Santa
bad.
Punometer. Why do I have one
Yeah,
of
bad punometer. Yeah, what do you have one?
Christmas tree. Oh,
And there's Obnoxicus Maximus himself,
Oh,
driving some poor
God.
schmuck to the airport.
Hey, buddy, hurry up. I gotta get to the airport.
Oh, don't worry, mister. We'll make that plane. Thrill driver.
Hey, welcome to Crazy Taxi. You gotta get your comic foil to the airport in under 5 crazy minutes. Oh no, your passenger fell out of the car.
Yeah, this definitely reminds me of
Stop bugging to
Crazy
the camera
Taxi,
because the director
the video
thinks it's
game.
funny.
Meanwhile, Santa has a little trouble getting through customs.
Is this your real name?
It's the name I'm known by, yes.
Sure.
Hey, as long as your name's not Muhammad, you're good.
Thanks. Skippy.
It's Vanessa, thank you.
Hey, you better go faster. You have only 30 seconds to get your passenger on the plane to mime school. And how about some more close-up bugging?
What's with the
Way to
close-up?
go! Your next passenger should probably be a supporting character.
Taxi! Mister, I'm a taxi, I'm a taxi.
Don't forget to hit the Asians. Now, finish off with some more bugging. Crazy.
So Ernest P. Worrell drives Santa Claus around in a cab. Boy, that's something I didn't think I'd say.
Yeah, that's a bit
As
strange.
they make some playful chit-chat.
Sun getting to you?
Oh, yes, it's not as bright at night. I'm usually here at night.
Wait a minute, what did that bumper sticker say?
Keep Christmas in
So Ernest
Christmas?
wants to keep the Christ in Christmas,
Keep
even
Christ
though he's in
in
a
Christmas?
movie
What?
about Santa Claus.
Keep Christ in
Yeah,
Christmas.
hold on a second.
Yeah, but
This is the
Santa doesn't go well with religion, so
Meanwhile,
it
we cut
doesn't
to
make
these
sense.
two guys who are looking after Santa's cargo at the airport.
What is that, M?
V.
No, right here. That's an M.
V.
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 M.
Oh god. No,
We're not
don't.
going back to that!
Yeah, don't play that ever again. That name that shall not be named. So.
That's my gimmick, folks. The eyes. It ain't much, but you can't do it. After that, we cut to some chick who got lost in the 80s as she tries to run away from paying a restaurant bill and gets into Ernest's cab.
You see that guy back there? That's my mean uncle. He's making me work in that restaurant like a slave. He keeps me locked up in the basement where there's rats and
You
filth,
sit
and I
on a
find it
throne
just
of
stinks.
lies.
So please don't let him get me, okay?
You're safe with us.
Thanks. I'm Harmony Star. Remember that name, because I'm going to be famous someday.
Yes, I bet it will be.
Link's free.
Oh, this is Ernest. I'm Santa Claus.
Well, you're not. Yeah, I know. It's not creepy or crazy at all.
Call the police. So he drops Santa off at the Children's Museum as he goes in to find a man named Joe Struthers, who he's hoping will take over the role as Santa for him.
I'm the greatest. Rah! Oh, me too, me too. Rah!
Wow, the effects of Avatar aren't as good as I thought they'd be.
And that's why we don't see dinosaurs around anymore.
Wait a minute, what? Years of inconclusive research about what killed the dinosaurs, and all this time the answer was in the head of a bad children's puppeteer? How come nobody tells me these things?
Hello,
Is it just me or this
Yes, you
movie
know,
looked
your
painfully
name
bad?
was originally on a list with several hundred others. Slowly,
He's an
for
adult,
one reason
though.
or another, the other names were eliminated.
Whoa, Santa's got mob ties!
I broke their merry little thumbs and shoved them down the Yuletide elevator shaft. Don't make me do that to you, Joe.
But now I'm sure I have the right man for the job.
job. What job? I mean, what is this all about?
Joe, you are going to be the new...
Adolf Hitler.
This is it, Joe. The hand of fate is reaching out to you. Holiday
That's a
flick
great
called
way to
Christmas
put it.
Slave.
Hey, it's that guy from No Reservations.
Blake Farrell had the lead. At the last minute, he goes skiing, falls flat on his puss, racks up a $5,000 nose job just like that. Do you love it? I love it. Yes. Talk about
Don't make me add you to my list.
I want you to tint your hair and lose the beard.
No, Joe, no.
Who is this guy? Already, I don't like him a lot.
How ironic, that's what most
God,
people
get
say when
on
they
with the
watch No
movie.
Reservations.
My name is Santa...
Excuse me, Mr. Santos, we're having a conversation. May we continue,
Wow.
please?
What an
Goodness.
asshole.
My sack.
Your sack? You mean your ball
yeah,
sack?
If an old man ever shouts in the middle of a conversation, my sack,
My
it's probably
sack.
best just to run away.
Yeah.
So he realizes he left his bag of toys at Ernest's cab. Meanwhile, Joe's agent tries to keep both Santa and Joe away from each other.
I'm Marty Brock. I'm Joe's agent. So, Mr. Santos, you live around here?
No, I have to go and find Joe. Excuse me.
What about now, Mr. Santos?
The name is Santa Claus.
Why is everyone
I love the
gasping?
way he says that line.
Santa
It is so
Claus.
deadpan serious.
The name is Santa Claus.
It almost sounds
serious.
like a Schwarzenegger line or a Stallone line, doesn't it? I mean, it's just so badass.
The name is
And something explodes.
You know what? I want to hear that line just before an action movie starts.
Yeah.
What about now, Mr. Santos?
Say it and
The
something
name
explodes.
is Santa Claus.
Oh god, no, please don't, you're killing me. Oh. Jesus. Doctor Ho.
But sadly, admitting his true identity doesn't work out quite well.
I'm just looking for my sack. It's big, red, and tied up with string. Why won't you help me find my sack?
Meanwhile, Ernest heads over to a friend named Vern's house to drop off a Christmas tree. I guess he sort of adopted this 80s chick as well.
Ho, 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 Vern. Merry...
Wow, I think the movie just rejected him.
It's Santa's little party helper. This is Harmony. She's been having kind of a tough time, so I'm helping her out.
Now, as you may have guessed, we never actually see Vern, which is a little weird. I mean, is he just filming everything that Ernest is doing right now?
Yeah.
What's that, Vern? You filming this for court? Pictorial evidence? Cool! Yeah, when does Vern drop the camera and start pummeling the hell out of Ernest anyway?
As the twig is bent, so grows the tree. Know what I mean? It'll look good right over here.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
So Ernest goes back to the car and decides he wants to take a look into Santa's bag.
Oh god, please, no more from this god-awful movie, please, no more.
Zool, motherfucker, zool! Okay, he doesn't see that, but he does realize that the guy really is Santa Claus. Tries to give the bag back to him at the Children's Museum.
Of course.
Are you in there?
That's so
I've got this
cringy.
back. It's safe.
I told you, they're all gone.
Nah, I guess we'll just have to find another camera to make faces into. Preferably wide-angle lens.
Watch this.
It's a Christmas woman gonna pop out of it.
He eliminated us from his list. He's evil!
So it turns out the toys start off as glowing spheres and transform into goodies. But nobody knows how to get exactly the right toys except for Claus himself. And he's not doing very well right now.
Oh boy.
It'd be an awful lot better if you give me a real name. I've told you. I've told everybody. My name is Santa Claus.
Yeah, enough with the James Bond.
You're making a very big mistake.
Hey, look at this. I never saw anything like this before.
Ah, come on.
Apparently, he
Fingerprints
also
with
has acid for blood.
fingerprints with snow little icons. Come on.
What's up, my
So
niggas?
fake.
We then cut to Ernest's house, who I swear to God just got it on loan from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
No. It's another morning I wake up with a 16-year-old girl on my couch.
It's time to put fuel in the tank and rubber on the road and reunite old Father Christmas, a close personal friend of mine, with his magic sack.
Will you stop talking about his
Yeah,
sack?
stop saying
One
sack. That's
Christmas Eve, I was lying
magic
in
sack.
bed, and I thought I heard a noise in the heat ducts.
And you thought it was reindeer on the roof.
No, I thought it was Santa Claus trapped in the heating system. Oozing through
The guy's an adult. How could he believe in Santa Claus?
You
What
need to get
the
laid, Ernest.
Yeah, this guy
So
needs to
Ernest
get
and the
laid.
80s chick say they're from the governor's office and try to break Santa out.
Now look, I can't tell you what a pet project this is of Governor Ellington's.
Are you sure you're not from the really bad improv group just down the street? So, without checking their ID, they walk into the cell and say they're taking Santa to a mental hospital.
All right! Was that cool or what? Is this the way government really works? And and they bought it!
Thank you, Ernest. I've seen things in there that'll make you turn white Christmas. So Santa explains why it's so important to find Joe and pass the torch on to him.
I've got to make him the next Santa Claus before 7 o'clock tonight.
This is bad.
Or, I'm afraid, the magic of Christmas, joys, the feelings, will be gone forever.
And then
Thank
all
God.
we'll have left is that Jesus fellow, and Lord knows we don't want an entire holiday dedicated to him.
God, no, we don't.
Bullshit.
Dedicated
So Ernest
religious
disguises
day.
himself to find out where Joe is, and oh sweet God!
Damn.
I'm sure he didn't know you were coming.
Just tell me where he is.
It looks like a
What the hell is this?
bullfrog's
It's
ass
like-
that got
it's
run
like-
over, stretched out, run over again,
It's like
and then
something from like
inflated.
Big Mama or something.
Your mother
Jesus.
must be worried about you.
What?
Well, you've been gone a month now. That's a long time for a girl your age.
Everybody thinks I'm really young, you know, but I'm not.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
22.
Huh,
My
damn,
mistake.
I'm older than
So
you.
I can tap that then.
No.
So Ernest finds out where Joe is as he puts on
I look
yet
really young,
another
but
disguise to get
I'm
past
older
studio
than you
security.
think.
Really get knotted
It's
up on your
it's a real bitch, trust me.
Where does he get these outfits anyway? Does he just always have a green dress and pearls in the back of his car?
Oh,
These characters
God.
need to ask more questions.
This movie needs to do something a little bit more.
come
Have some
to Santa.
explosions or something. Is this what it do? Walk around
That's
talk?
just meta. So he walks in while Joe is busy shooting a Christmas movie. For the
It's
sci-fi
like
channel.
the Black Lagoon. What the hell is this?
Joe, I thought this motion picture was called Christmas Sleigh.
S-L-A-Y.
What?
It's about an alien from outer space.
It's made by Uwe Boll.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Damn.
it hit someone who worked for Uwe Boll too. So Joe agrees
Santa
to
just-
talk to Santa while the airport guys call Animal Control to help with Santa's cargo.
A lot of cocaine, maybe? No,
That's
of
not
course.
us. No. You need air traffic
Reindeers
control.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
air traffic control.
You still
Oh,
can't
stop
do
with
it.
the eyes gadget stuff.
So the 80s chick replaces Santa's bag with a bag of feathers, and Mr. Lie Detector here can't seem to figure it out until later.
Idiot.
So while she runs away to the train station, Santa visits Joe, who just shaved his beard.
How'd you find my house?
Well, it comes with the job. What did you do to yourself?
Or maybe you're
No,
just
no,
a
no, that's not the
stalker.
question. The question is, how did you find my house?
Yeah, how do you find my
What's
house?
this supposed to be now? My magic sack of toys?
Oh, magic
Look, it's
sack of
feathers.
toys.
It's
Stop
just
saying magic
feathers.
sack.
So it's feathers. I have absolute faith that it will be returned.
Thanks. No thanks.
You have made a powerful enemy today, son.
Now look, I have an appointment to keep.
Yes, I will end you soon
People
enough.
want to give me more than just...
Well, he wants to retire. Santa Claus.
Joe, in the end, this does not matter.
You must
when
think
you
this
try to
job
pull
sucks.
the fiery pitchfork from hell out of your ass, you will know that my name is the Claus. Merry Christmas.
My
Call
name
me.
is-
Meanwhile,
What's
some
with the
more
Pulp
visitors come
Fiction
in to help
clothes come
Santa
out?
out.
Come on.
We represent the lollipop hill, the lollipop hill.
I've got to have those reindeer at the Children's Museum like 5 minutes ago. Know what I mean?
We've been holding these flea bags for a fella named Elms.
Helper elves.
You got an ID?
We're here to shoot a David Lynch film? So Ernest tries to drive the reindeer to the Children's Museum, but gets his tires blown out.
If Santa were here, he'd know what to do.
Oh, yeah? What would he do?
Buy some alcohol.
I've got it.
Let's sell the reindeer for another truck. So Ernest gets out the sleigh and they go riding into the night. But the big bad military tries to shoot them down.
Bogey at 9 o'clock!
Uh-oh. All passengers return to your seats.
Incoming!
This is
You
just
missed, but you can
weird.
still get Jack Skellington. Good job. So the 80s chick has a change of heart and decides to go back to the Children's Museum. All the while, Joe is ready to sign a deal with the Hollywood people.
These reflect the figures that we discussed.
Before we sign, I need to go over a few problems I have with the script.
Of the movie?
Problems.
Problems? What are these problems you speak of?
Can't we do something about the violence and the bad language?
Who do you think you are? You can't sit there and dictate changes to me. You're not some kind of big star, you know. You've been saying please and thank you so much. You've gotten the idea that that's the way things are. Well, get with it, man. This is the real world.
Damn, what an asshole.
We are Hollywood producers. We are the gods. We are the gods.
So, did you ever find your sack?
Stop calling it that!
Yeah, stop saying sack.
Time to open a can.
I got to thinking about you. And Ernest.
And why I look like a female Ralph Macchio? Even Joe sees Santa's sleigh and decides to screw Hollywood and go be jolly old Saint Nick.
How do I look?
Like the real thing.
Guess I better get going.
Where's the sleigh?
You know, I'm just looking at this Dr. Pepper logo. I'm finding it more interesting than this movie. I'm sorry, but this movie is dreadful.
That's a messy Christmas.
That's
So
much better
Ernest
than the
finally
movie.
gets the sleigh back, and Santa allows Joe to take over. They even let Ernest ride the sleigh one more time.
By the way, we haven't been formally introduced. My name is Mary Morrissey.
Well, once upon a time, I was called Seth Applegate. I guess I am again.
I was also called Sindar, Destroyer of Worlds, but that's another time.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Now to me, nudge, 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 nudge.
So that was Ernest Saves Christmas. It's stupid, it's cheesy, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense,
Fucking painful. God, man, that's bad.
and I watch it every year.
Wow.
I mean, it is a serious guilty pleasure. And even though it doesn't totally
not
hold
for me.
up, there's just some really nice things about it. Mostly centering around that guy who plays Santa Claus, who's just wonderful. And
Yeah.
there is just something I really like about it, even if it is phenomenally stupid. Though here's my question, all these movies where they try to prove Santa doesn't exist. If Santa doesn't exist in these worlds, how do they explain the presents just magically appearing under the tree if the parents don't get them? That's what I thought. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for watching all these December episodes. Have a wonderful holiday, and... Wait a minute. Next month is January. You know what that means?
What?
Schwarzenegger Mod!
Oh, sweet. Yeah. God. Cookie Remix. Jesus. I got the PS3 for Rob. That's pretty cool. Well, yeah, thank God that's the end of the video. I'm sorry, I nearly fell asleep watching this, honestly, Dear God, Ernest Saves Christmas is not for me. Maybe it's a guilty pleasure for you, but it was painful for me. From watching this, I just couldn't find anything interesting. All they do is walk around and talk. I mean, no explosions, no action, no nothing. Now, I know every movie doesn't need to have explosions and actions, but my God, Ernest Saves Christmas is definitely not for me. I would definitely give this a skip. But yeah, maybe you like this. Maybe it's like the Nostalgia Critic said. Maybe it's a guilty pleasure. There's something really bad about it that you enjoy. But sorry, Ernest is not for me. I mean, I did not enjoy this at all. So yeah, I believe Jim Varney was Ernest, and he died in I think it was like 2000 or something like that. God rest his soul. I wonder how much money he made making this movie. I'm just curious. Was this $1 million production? Was this movie like a production of $20 million? It just comes to mind, how much money did they really spend making this movie? I don't know why, it just popped in my head. Anything better than thinking about this goddamn movie. But yeah, maybe you enjoy Ernest Saves Christmas. Maybe I'm too hard on it. Maybe I'm just being too hard. Maybe you enjoyed it. You know, maybe it's like the Jack Frost movie. You know, I really enjoyed the Jack Frost movie, and you're probably going, oh, it's terrible, it's horrible, it's unwatchable, how the hell can you watch that? And then I'm criticizing one of your sort of holiday favorites, Ernest Saves Christmas. So yeah, that's probably how it feels. You know, that's the thing. Everyone has different tastes in movies. Everyone has their own specific movies, but I would would watch Jack Frost over this any day, to be honest. Ernest Saves Christmas is definitely not for me. I just find Ernest just too much energy. It's just like Pee Wee Herman or something like that. It's just way too much for me. But that's the point. He's meant to be crazy, zooming into the camera and all that. That's if you like that energy, if you like that stuff, go for it. If you enjoy his content, well, his movies, not his content really. If you enjoy his movies, go watch it and enjoy him, his work and stuff like that. But I'm sorry, I gotta say, God no, I would not watch this. Ernest Saves Christmas. After I watched Ernest Goes to School, I made a vow never to watch any fucking Ernest movie ever again after watching that piece of shit. Yeah, I mean, I would give this a skip, but if you enjoy this, like I said, good on you. Enjoy it. I'm sure I'm being too hard on it. Maybe it's wonderful. Maybe it has its guilty pleasure. Maybe it has a spark of light to it. But I'm sorry, I can't find anything good about the movie. Maybe I've got to watch the movie instead of the review of the movie. But I'm telling you, I really can't get into it. It's just something I don't like. And that same could be said about the Jack Frost movie. You know, you can't get into it either. It's just everyone's different. Yeah, this is actually the last video for the Nostalgia Critic Season 2 playlist. This is actually going to be the last one, thankfully, because we've gone through, like, I don't know, 53 or 54 episodes. I don't know how many episodes, but we've gone through all, the entire playlist of Season 2. Thank God. We've finally finished, because I didn't think we were going to be finishing this entire Season 2 of the Nostalgia Critic, because nearly every single video is like 25 minutes long, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely not going to be able to finish it this month. But yeah, thank God we're going to be finishing it in, you know, this month. Thank God. I finally did it. We've finally finished the entire Nostalgia Critic Season 2. Thank God. So I wonder what the Season 3 is going to be like. About next month, I'm going to be reacting to the entire Season 3. Why not? Hell, go for it. And also, I just want to note, I will be taking personal requests and doing the personal requests. Hope you be patient. I will be getting around to it. I have done about 16 videos on the personal requests or something like that. I'm pretty sure, maybe 14. I'm not quite sure. I've just been pumping out the videos. I've lost count. I think I'm at like 400 videos right now, or no, I think I'm about nearly hitting about 500 YouTube videos. So yeah, I've just been pumping out the videos, trying to react to as much as content as I can. Been trying to make about 100 YouTube videos a month at best, about every 30 days, about 100 videos. That seems to be fair. That's the best I can do. I can't make about 200 videos a month. I can't do that. That'll be a full-time job, and unfortunately, YouTube is not going to be my full-time job. No, if I got paid $1 million, that'd be great. If it was $1 million a bloody day, I would totally. Yeah, I mean, if you like this video, make sure to give a like. But before I do, make sure to check out all my Nostalgia Critic playlist. There will be a playlist in the comments down below, and at the end of this video, there will be a playlist, of course. But you can check out my you can check out my Angry Video Game Nerd playlist. It has every single Angry Video Game Nerd episode. I have a Angry Video Game Nerd related playlist, and that has all the sort of Angry Video Game Nerd related bonus content, like Dragon of My Dreams and stuff like that. So I would recommend checking that out, and also have like the playlist for Board James and Mr. Bucket and stuff like that, and You Know What's Bullshit. I have all sorts of playlists, so make sure to check out my playlist on my channel, and I assure you, it is totally awesome because I'm reacting to other stuff that YouTubers aren't reacting to. I really try to react to content that other people on YouTube are not reacting to. I'm trying to fill a gap. I'm trying to fill a void, because no one else does it. So why not? I might as well do it. I might as well be the person that fills in the black gaps. You know, I might as well do it. If no one else is going to react to that stuff, I will. I'll fill in it, don't worry. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry this was a long rant at the end. I'm talking a lot. I do apologize. Yeah, I just wanted to note that. If you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying my content. I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever it may be. Peace.